Hello, ladies and gentlemen from around the world. My name is Oyekon Oluwalebasi. You are welcome to this show. It's a show where we try to develop Nigeria, where we try to fix Nigeria, where we try to restructure Nigeria, where we try to, you know, make Nigeria stand out. Nobody will make Nigeria stand out. It is me and you. And that is just simply what we are doing on this program. So today we want to go about and look at the root cause of Nigerian problem. The root cause of Nigerian problem. So when I mean the root cause of Nigerian problem, I'm simply talking about why is every leader in Nigeria coming out taking Nigeria backward? Why is almost everything in Nigeria so bad? As in, I was trying to see what is good about Nigeria, and I realized that it was a shame and disgrace. Almost nothing is good in Nigeria. Because when you check on internet, what is Nigerian good at? They will tell you jollof rice, traditional wedding, as in things as if it is not human being. No technology, no creativity, no science, no education, all those things that really move society forward. What is Nigerian good? Nigerian is only importing religion, exporting religion rather. Now we know that religion has its own problem, as it were. However, so today we want to go and look at what is the root cause. Why is Nigeria, the current governor, the current president of Nigeria, it was remarked by some journalists and some statistical analysis, demographers, sociologists, that the current president of Nigeria took Nigeria, 32% backward. 32% backward. So Nigeria went backward 32% in everything, in economy, in education, in politics, in family, in almost everything. Nigeria went 32% backward. Now every nation is going forward, every nation is advancing, every nation, but Nigeria went 32%. So what is the root cause of this kind of phenomenon, of this kind of you see, before I go to the root cause of this, so because before you tackle a problem, somebody have said, and which I totally believe, that before you tackle a problem, you go to the root cause. Where is the origin of this problem? Where did this problem started from? So that is just what we are trying to look at today. Why is as if everything in Nigeria is deteriorating, going backward, failure, and abysmal? Almost everything. Now you can challenge me. I like proof. You can challenge me. Please try to tell me things that you feel that Nigerian is being on the forefront of the world. Try to tell me what you think that Nigerian is moving forward. Try to tell me what you think that Nigerian is making a landmark impact on consistent basis. Please drop it on the comment section. I have close to 800 people watching, viewing my channel now. Now, what is the root cause of this problem? The root cause of this problem is value system, Nigerian mindset. Nigerian mindset is a general problem. Now, for instance, we know that the president of Nigeria is imam of, that is the head of the head of Muslim, something like that. The vice president of Nigeria is pastor. So what can be responsible? That is the two of them. This one is the head to the left, this one is to the head to, they are just head of religion organization. So religion has somehow failed us. Religion has somehow failed us. So what is the root cause? Our mindset need to change. Now, number one, what inform our mindset before I go to mindset that need to change? What inform our mindset? Number one, entertainment industry. Entertainment industry inform our mindset. The news we hear, the song we hear. Let's take one of the song, for instance. One of the songs said, one of the song that is raining. Let me see you de buga oh lo lo lo. Let me see you oh lo 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 buga oh. The song is saying proud with your money, that is buga with your money. So the song does not promote hard work. He said you don work, you don try, you suppose to dey jaye. So no, you suppose to dey impact people, not you suppose to be transforming life, not you suppose to be providing employment. So the song itself, like, another one is Zazu. One of the current song now in Nigeria is Zazu. Now Zazu simply said wuwaika. That is like Olamide. I know that it's a kind of joke. He was saying, he was encouraging us to do evil, to do wickedness. Say, who I cast, and he was saying it repeatedly like that. Now, these are the kind of content that we feed in. Now, your mindset is determined by what you see, what you hear, what you smell, and so on and so forth like that. Now, that is the music that our young people dance to. Now, tell me, if they go into power, if they go into all of these things, they will not behave like that. That's why people like you and I need to come out to be talking about right mindset, right value. At least the worst is that one person will change. Like, for instance, I have close to 700 people, okay, over 700 people watching this video. Let's say among the 700, let's even take 10%, 70 changed. It will really go far. 70 just believe, the rest does not believe. So now let's see the mindset, the song. Let's look at news. It's like there is no one thing good happening in Nigeria in our news. Today, people have killed, Boko Haram have killed only 14. Boko Haram have killed 13. Boko Haram have killed 40. There is no invention, no scientific findings. All the students that we are graduating, especially the engineers, their findings, no one is being discussed on television. Their invention, like people like Emeka Nelson, that is inventing things every day. Nobody is hearing about that. No, nothing is done about that. A lot of young people are inventing moto, okada, all those things. Nothing is heard about that. Some people have cowbell, people who won cowbell competition, the success, nothing is heard about that. The news now is 70 years old man have raped his daughter. Boko Haram just cut person head and keep it on in the roundabout. Those are the news. Now we cannot keep on consuming evil and expect good thing to come up. Now, what are the stuff that inform or create our mindset? What are the things that create our mindset? Number one is religion. Religion is absolutely, almost majority of religion is absolutely creating the wrong mindset. Now let's go to religion. When it comes to religion, we talk about prosperity message. That is the in thing in Nigeria. Now, what does the prosperity message centered on? It's centered around bringing money to church, centered around going to work for God in church. It's centered around, God want to bless you, so you need to serve him, you need to bring people, you need to do all those things. So when God bless you, you will enjoy. They have this verse of Bible that they said God give you everything richly to enjoy. So it is not about impacting life. It is not about helping the poor. Jesus Christ said, I was poor. Before you enter heaven, I'm going to ask you, did you feed the poor? Did you help the people in the hospital, prisoners, strangers, motherless, fatherless? But now, prosperity messages, do you help your church? Do you help your pastor? Do you help his children? Do you help to build a bigger church, buy private jet? So these things are informing. And some people actually, because they want to prosper, they actually go ahead and put their hand in some wrong things. Because prosperity, now if you don't prosper, nobody knows you. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, me Oyekanlu Olebasi, I reject any prosperity message. If it is Nigeria prosperity message that will make me prosper, let me die poor. But Bill Gates never ever listened to any prosperity message, and he prospered. He just work hard. He do what Jesus Christ said. Work hard. Jesus Christ said that. Have you seen a man diligent in his work? He will sit among kings. He will not sit among mere men. So that is just as simple as that. No take all to, you see, they called the widow of Zarephath. Despite the fact that he does not have anything to eat, he still take all to church. He still give the prophet all. And so that has become the system now. Instead of the church to help you when you are in need, when they see a needy woman, a widow, an orphan, they try to collect the list. That is when prosperity will come to you. But this is not the best thing. The second category of church that does not really preach prosperity, their own is like apostolic, mountain on fire. Their own is fall down and die. Witchcraft is pursuing you. There is witchcraft in your father's home. There is your mother is witchcraft, your father is witchcraft. That is their own method of prosperity. Now, this thing has caused divergency in church. This has caused hatred. This has caused enmity. This is one of the worst message. This is one of the worst message that could be preached. There is a testimony that I shared on one of my videos that a woman came out and said that I went to church and come back. When I came back, it was a night vigil that I prayed that anybody who is tormenting my life should fall down and die. The person should die. So when I come back, I was about to sleep and I had my neighbor started saying, my neck, oh, my neck, oh. And when I was in my window, I peep and look. The neighbor was dying. The neighbor was saying, please, Mama John, give me water. Please, Mama John, give me water. And the woman did not give him. And according to her, she said that they rushed the neighbor to the hospital and the neighbor did not die. The neighbor came back after a long time. So your prayer could not kill a winch because they took her to hospital. So now Jesus Christ actually admonishes us to love our neighbor, to help our neighbor, to actually do good to those who hate us. You see, he said you have heard before, nice for a nice. But now I said, love your neighbor, do good to those who hate you. If somebody slap you, turn the left. But now we have become so wise, and that is why Nigeria is gradually going to the drain. Nigeria, we are in this economic holocaust. Today, we are in religion disaster. We are in political crisis. So this is the situation in Nigeria now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we go to politics. Politics. Now, as a young politician or as a new politician, you don't have your own choice. Your godfather, I am the secretary of one of the ruling party in Nigeria. You can guess either between APC or PDP. I don't just want to unfold it. So one of the two, I am the secretary in our unit. In our unit, I am the secretary, and I'm connected to big men numbers. And I know that no one politician, I'm talking about politicians who are not thinking about poor people. If you think their love to the community is love for fish. Now, what is love for fish? You love fish, that is why you want to kill fish and eat it. That is the kind of love that even pastors demonstrate to people. So this is not the best, ladies and gentlemen from around the world. This is not how it should be. So the godfather will need to be dictating everything that you want, everything that you should do before you go into politics. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me how the nation will change. Tell me how the nation will develop. If young people, even the fresh one, could not come up with ideas on the table. That is what is happening in Nigeria today. Now, that is a value system, because you must cover something, you must do something. Now, that is it. Education. Now, education, what is wrong? How does education inform our mindset? Our education is being trained simply for employment opportunity. We are being facilitated, like my professor will tell me, read, work hard, come out with A. Out there, the competition is so high. So if you don't read and work hard, you will not get a job. No creativity. In fact, I studied business sociology. That is entrepreneur. We study entrepreneur course. Yet no entrepreneurship. Even in the entrepreneur course, we have been taught entrepreneur to serve other big entrepreneur, to serve the Europeans, to serve those kind of people. This is not the best, ladies and gentlemen. So these are the things that inform our mindset. No celebration of invention, no celebration of scientific scientific findings, nothing like that. Let me tell you something. Nigerian are one of the most brilliant persons. Nigerian are some of the most brilliant people in the world. But because talk to any Nigerian that is doing great there in abroad, they will tell you that Nigeria, we have 17 million Nigerian in diaspora. Talk to any of them, they will tell you that Nigeria are doing the best out there. But when they come here, the Nigerian itself is dream killing. No platform for you to express your talent. That was why I mentioned 15 things the 15 things the government could do to help the Nigerian people without money. 15 ways to help the Nigerian youth or Nigerian people or Nigerian citizens without money. So formulate good policies, release some ideas, let there be place to display idea, let all those kind of things, promote invention, celebrate findings, creativity. You see, now let me tell you what actually made China develop. China in 50 to 100 years, they were not developed actually. But what did they do? They go back to their educational sector. Okay, you as an agriculturist, you have discovered some things in your findings. What have you discovered? Yam can germinate very well in this area. Okay, comparative advantage course means that we should now divert resources, those who like farming, to that particular village, to that particular settings, to that particular community, for them to go and plant yam only, so that so they come out, medical doctor discover this thing, they make it a national policy, and then the economy start to move. They don't just do findings and throw it on this thing. If any findings catches the heart of people, they make it a national policy, and then they begin to operate and run with it. Findings does not just, I finish master's degree and all my thesis just end up in my departmental maybe shelf. It's just, we just submit like 3 or 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the nation cannot develop like this. So mindset, let's go back to mindset that we're talking about. The mindset of Nigeria is what is making all of these things to happen like this. Now, overall, I want to talk about just one thing that we should change today. Just one mindset that we should change today is a mindset of love and hatred. Love and hatred, just like as I was saying before with the church. Now today is only the pastor that is not winch. The pastor, him and his wife and his children. The choir master is suspecting choir mistress. Choir mistress is suspecting Sister Bola. Sister Bola is suspecting this, whether it is him that is the only person. This is the hatred that they have caused. It's only pastor and his wife that is not winch in the church. So just so that they aggrandize themselves, they make themselves big, but they are actually nothing before the side of God, because God said we should even love those who caused us. Now those who caused us, which is causes, so God actually said we should love. So now what is love? Love, there is 2 definitions of love. There is some only love, there is 2 definitions that I know: fish love and God's love. Fish love and God's love. I'm going to differentiate between the 2. Now, what is fish love? Ladies and gentlemen, today is 3rd. Okay, today is 2nd of October. Happy Independence Day. And I'm going to play some kind of thing to celebrate Nigeria today at the end of this video. Now let's go back to the definition of love. There are 2 love. Now we have the fish love. You love person because of what you want to get. Some boys love their wife. Some boys love women because of their body. That is not love. That is, in fact, that is even like hatred. You love because of the body, because she is beautiful, because it is. and then you, not as if you love her because she's beautiful and you want to just appreciate her, but you actually want to marry her, you actually want to, in fact, if you want to marry yourself, that one is still a little bit better. But sometimes you just want to have your way, just cheat on her and run away because she's beautiful, because you love her. Now that is fish love. We love fish because we want to, I love eating fish, and that is why I love fish, because I want to bring out the fish, kill the fish and eat the fish. But that is love. But I love eating fish, but that is not the love of God. Now what is the love of God? The love of God is the greatest form of love. He said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believe in him, that same person should not perish, but that person will have everlasting life, not his son. God is already God. He's already king. He's already king all over the earth. He does not actually need to become kinger. He does not need to become bigger. So he only saw that the devil was languishing life. The devil was rubbishing life. And he gave his only begotten son, so that whoever believe in him will have that life, eternity, will have that life to the fullest. So that is the kind of love that we should do. So how do we practicalize this? As you go about, help with mama, help people who cannot help you, help people, love people who cannot pay you back. Jesus Christ said, if you have a party, don't invite people who can invite you back. Don't invite people who come and give you things. Help people who cannot pay you back. That is why Oyeko Foundation, for instance, we went to Osun State. We distribute over 100 bags in Osun State to school, different schools, over 100. So, but now you think, when will primary school, public school students have money to pay us? No time. No time. This is the kind of God's love. This is the kind of way to help. Our foundation went to Osun State. We are going to Osun State again to distribute free medical tests, mosquito net diseases. By November, December, you will see us in some of these states again. That is the kind of love that God wants. Now, when will somebody, a poor person, pay us for the mosquito net that we distribute? Pay us for the free test that we are taking, doctor, to invade some part of Nigeria? So this is the kind of love. Foundation, creating your own foundation. And I'm going to write in this program, I may also teach you how to create your own foundation. It's somehow simple. Call CMDA. Tell them you are doing crusade. CMDA is Nigerian Christian Christian Association of Medical and Dentists, something like that. So that is CMDA. So call them. They will come and help the poor people, give them free medical tests, give them treatment for absolutely free. They will not take anything from you. It is so easy to start a foundation. God will bless you, and you will be a blessing to your community. So ladies and gentlemen, don't stop. Don't stop. Start your own foundation. So now, that is the kind of love that we should operate. Helping people, not desiring anything, just loving people. If it takes you to say yes for problem, for some people to get out, for somebody to get out of problem, answer that yes. If it take you to cry, recently I cried before situation stopped. They wanted to punish some people. I just appeared there. I am a little bit responsible. So when they saw me crying just to set the people free, it was done like that. So ladies and gentlemen, if you need to say yes, say yes. If you need to help somebody, I have helped a lot of people. In fact, I have, through my little money, through helping people to carry motor, through my money stopping jungle justice. We were going to Osun State of recent, and there was a kind of traffic jammed in one place in one of the roads here, and I needed to call the is it road safety, or what did they call this, law enforcement agent, to come and maybe do something about it. And they actually came, and the hold up was neutralized. There was free movement. So just your phone, everything is online. Just desire to be a community developer, desire to effect positive change, especially the one that affect the masses, especially the one that affect Jesus Christ's people. Jesus Christ said, I was hungry and you did not give me food. If you see anything that will provide food to people's table, that is the one that you should go to. Jesus Christ said, I was naked, I did not clothe me. Anything that will cover people's shame, people's disgrace, people that will not make somebody be exposed. As in, they wanted to kill a woman, and Jesus Christ said, if you know that you have not sinned, first of all be the one to cast stone on this woman. And that was the wisdom that he had to set the woman free. You and I must be demonstrating that kind of Jesus' wisdom to set people free in times of trouble. They said, who should we release? Should we release Jesus Christ or Barabbas? Jesus Christ said, the crowd said, release Barabbas, crucify Jesus. So Jesus Christ actually went there to take the place of Barnabas. Barnabas was to be crucified. If Jesus Christ did not appear there, Barnabas was a notorious thief, maybe to be hanged in the cross. Jesus Christ went there, and Barnabas was set free, and Jesus Christ possibly took his place. This is the kind of thing that we should be after. Ladies and gentlemen, let us love one another. Let us show each other sincere love. Let us love. Excuse me. Let us love one another and show one another sincere love. Sincere love. So I am just going to play something to celebrate Nigeria. I'm just going to play something as I begin to bring this message to an end. I'm going to beg you and beseech you that we should love Nigeria. We should be patriotic. We should become patriotic. We should love Nigeria. We should show deep passion towards Nigerian success. That is just what I want to bring. Now let's listen to this NYSC anthem.
The NYSC anthem at the count of 2. 1, 2. Youth obey the clarion call. Let us lift our nation high. Under the sun or in the rain, with dedication and selflessness, Nigeria is ours. Nigeria will serve.
Wow. Nigerian is just like a shoemaker, somebody producing shoe, or a farmer producing food in excess, and his children is hungry. Somebody produce shoe and his children have no shoe. Because we are producing, we have fertile land, yet we are still importing. Arable land, 82 million hectares of arable land is lying useless in Nigeria. We are not using it. Now, let me join them in singing this song. Because we just need to be patriotic. We just need to have this passion towards Nigeria, lifting Nigeria up. We just need to love Nigeria, especially the poor one. This was what we sang in this. Youth obey the clarion call. Let us lift our nation high, under the sun or in the rain, with dedication and selflessness. Nigerians as Nigerians we serve.
The great salute for the nation's rising on, with service and humility, NYSC for the noble youth. Make
Nigeria a great nation.
We come to serve and to build our
Father's land
with oneness and
loyalty. NYSC for unity.
hail
Nigeria a great nation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria will develop so long as I am alive. You know, so long as I am alive, Nigeria will develop. All these nefarious activities will stop. It is not really by prayer, because our fathers have prayed for. I was born into praying family, and they prayed, and as in Nigerian has been praying, and it's as if we have now seen God like wicked person, but God have actually given us, said, the earth, the heaven, O Lord, is thy throne. The earth has it given to the Son of Man. The earth has it given to me. I am the one that God has given the earth. You are the one. You watching me. You are the one. What is the best way to develop Nigeria? Start helping poor people. Start, if you can, cry. Jesus Christ went to the tomb of Lazarus, and what did he do? He saw people crying. He saw that people were crying, and he joined them to cry. For the first time, Jesus wept. And what happened? And he that was dead came out. If it is dead cry that you will cry, for somebody business to wake up, for somebody, somebody dying to wake up, you just need to share that tears for things to go on fine. Don't be shy. God will help us. Well, anyway, thank you very much. My name is Oluwole Basi, your host. Sorry, this video took a little bit longer than others, but I hope you enjoyed it. Help me to share, subscribe to this channel, please, and please subscribe to this channel. We are only talking about Nigerian development in this channel, the Nigerian development, and based on God's principle. So help us to subscribe to this channel, and let us lift Nigeria high. In the next 20 years, Nigeria will be among the world power. That is what God showed me. God also showed some great men like Bishop David Sunday Adelaja, like Copeland, all this kind of people. God showed them that Nigeria will soon develop. So join this trend, subscribe. This is a channel. I'm going to teach you a lot of things. How to make money online, how to start your own foundation, how to do almost everything that I know, and I know quite a lot. Thank you very much, and God bless. Love you so much.